Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Rice Owls and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Owls head coach. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rice's offense will have first crack at this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Wants to go up top on second down. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Wants to throw one first. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And, man, this is the challenge for this offense. This defense is so good. Across the board, explosive. They can make things happen right here to start the game. Not good protection. Man, you've got to do a good job protecting your QB. This offense is not elite. But going against this elite defense, you're going to have to make decisions and make them very quickly today.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And, man, this is the challenge for this offense. This defense is so good. Across the board, explosive. They can make things happen right here to start the game. Not good protection. Man, you've got to do a good job protecting your QB. This offense is not elite. But going against this elite defense, you're going to have to make decisions and make them very quickly today.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. He gets him past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Pena. Finding some room. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropped back on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pena. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Right at the line. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Handoff to the single running back. He's past the sticks. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Going with the counter play here.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Shadow of the goalpost looming, 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. just going to keep it after the snap.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Second down to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a deep grab. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. From the gun, it's Pena. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pena. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to contend with. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. receivers complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide out. Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Morton.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Straight ahead, it's Pena. Turning it on! Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
2nd down, going to throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. Down he goes.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. They will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State!
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
He breaks the tackle.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Fresh setter down's going to the air. Working that left side now. What a cut. Now he's loose. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Just smothered on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Fields the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Pulls it in. It's Pena.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Throwing for yardage. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lost to throw on 1st. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds a man by himself. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pena. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's changing the play. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Makes the grab. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They're really starting to build momentum. Even the deflections are going their way.
And those are frustrating because those are luck. Like you can spin it however you want, but those are just fortunate bounces. A lot of times defense in position to make a play. But here in the 2nd quarter, still early. No need to panic. No need to get too riled up.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Pena. Brought down at the 31, it is a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Works the middle of the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete to the left. Makes the tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Tennessee in their matchup against the number 2 team, the LSU Tigers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, the ball's out on the return. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Run in the red zone. It's Pena. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Gets away. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. On to attempt to try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the move. He'll be dropped.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Searching for space. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Drops back on 1st down. Complete. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Hits inside. It's Pena. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the move. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, the ground game. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They give it to him again. They were all over it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Tight end now in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. The Owls look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Finds his target, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The handoff. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Second down to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. At midfield, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
Wide, 53. Wide, 50.
Quick give. It's Pena. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Pulls it in, it's Burton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Cuts it upfield, it's Pena. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That last completion just a hair short of the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Sells to run, wants to pass. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hand it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll throw on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Catches it at the 15. Makes a move. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The run inside. It's Pena. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ollie, what do you have?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll run him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Motion from the wideout.
Go, go.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Pena. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his tight end. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it moving, it's Pena. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone is on action.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Going to the run, it's Pena. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Holds on, it's Castle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. They're all over it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Worley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Looking to throw again. Left side, it's Worley. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Under pressure. And it's a sack.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
And the ball will bounce at the and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Working the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good, strong tackle. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Look out! Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Castle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The give to the single back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Quick give. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them